Google. Let's go get him again.
What's going on, fragrance family? Welcome to another unboxing first impression video on my channel. Today we are delving into the brand of Xerjoff, and it's been a minute since I've even spoken about the brand of Xerjoff. This one right here, Monkey Special Tony Iommi from Xerjoff. A hype train at the moment if I've ever seen one. Blind bought it. Let's see how it goes. It's unboxed because it was a tester. So no need to really unbox this thing. So I blind bought this one, hopefully getting a solid Xerjoff release. Again, the last time I purchased a Xerjoff, I would have to say back in 2018 when I got Mamluk. Liked it from the Oud Stars collection. I liked it. But Xerjoff isn't one of my favorite brands. I'll be honest. I own probably 7 or 8 of their fragrances. None recent. I liked the old Xerjoff where Rich Wood and Kobe, when 1861 was not known as Renaissance. That's the Xerjoff I liked, but I was never a huge Xerjoff guy. So it's almost a reunion of sorts here. It's been, 5 years since I've actually sniffed a Xerjoff. I haven't sampled or really anything of the sorts. I've kind of just ignored them. So we'll see what we got. We might have something special here. We'll see what this thing brings to the table. So let's get to sniffing. Now, looking at the note breakdown, we got rum in here, that's interesting. Passion fruit, that's very interesting. Cinnamon, rose patchouli, that's the usual suspects. Sandalwood, ambre gris, vanilla, tonka, caramel, and musk. So people are talking about passion fruit, they're talking about the rum, they're talking about the caramel in this release. So let's see what I get. So let's open her up and see what I get. I do like the black cap, by the way. I actually like the look of this bottle, and that was probably why they sold me on this one. So let's get the atomizer going, and let's see what I get. Scent of the day, and might as well put it all over. Let's go. Xerjoff's Tony Iommi Monkey Special. Okay. Rum, yeah. A toasted caramel, yeah. I'm not getting anything overly fruity for me. I'm getting really the denser, darker notes up top. Gourmand, boozy, yes. Caramel. This is a patchouli-based fragrance. I just got that. Lots of patch in here. So we got patchouli, that caramel sweetness, and that rummy, boozy feel. A little bit of cinnamon there. So, not really what I was expecting. It's not overly unique in our fragrance game. I could probably, I'm starting to think about fragrances that it reminds me of a little bit. Yeah, it has a little bit of, it's got a little bit of bite to it. I think that's the rum though. But rum, caramel, cinnamon, and a wallop of patchouli. The chocolatey patchouli. Yeah. So sweet, gourmandish fragrance, a darker fragrance. I was really hoping for the passion fruit to come through. Unfortunately for me, right now is the initial impression. Yeah, rum, caramel. It's okay. It's not great, but it's good. I like the patchouli in here though. It's nice and vivid. Patchouli is a big player. Sweet caramel, a little bit of that boozy. Warm ambery sweetness too. Yeah, not bad gourmand fragrance. Again, not a hype train worthy, I guess, depending on who you talk to. Definitely darker than I anticipated. I don't know why I was singling out the passion fruit, kind of hoping that it was going to be that. And And Xerjoff does florals really well, and they do citruses really well, and light fragrances really well. This one, definitely not in that genre. It almost has a leathery aspect to it, so a little bit of interesting notes here. But yeah, patchouli based fragrance through and through, caramel, booziness, a little bit of that cinnamon. It has a warm ambriness in here, very, that might be the vanilla giving me that sweetness, but it's very syrupy, ambery. And with that rum, that sweetness, that booziness, not bad. So it's one of those fragrances, initial impression, I'm on the fence. I'm not blown away in initial impression, definitely not. But I'm not sad about this release. I like that I have this in my collection. I'm looking forward to delving into it a little bit more. I feel like the seasons for it have passed. I feel like these Canadian fall and winters would have been great for this, especially with the richness of this release. I was hoping for the tropical fruit. Maybe I'm gonna get it on another wearing. We'll see, maybe not on camera. So we'll see how it goes, but this one, a solid release, and it kind of piques my interest to see, okay, because it's been a long, and I mean a long time since I've been, you know, Xerjoff has been releasing a lot of fragrances, more than usual actually, and you know, I've ignored all of them. I'm not a fan of the brand, but maybe I'm gonna get like a couple samples here and there just to try out some of their hyped fragrances. And you got to be careful with Xerjoff. They're free bottles. They're just giving them out. So that's one of the things that you got to be aware of on YouTube, is those free bottles from brands like these. Kind of sours the experience a little bit. But at the same time, a good release. That's my initial thoughts. A good release. I don't know if it's worth Xerjoff pricing. Good release, and we'll see where we go from there. So there it is, my thoughts on Tony Iommi monkey special. Kind of got like little monkeys on here all over the place. This is a beautiful bottle. That's one thing I got to give it, and I'm a sucker for a nice bottle. That was the reason why I purchased this. So, but I'm getting a half decent fragrance here. Not too bad. Now that you heard my take, I want to see yours in the comments. And this is probably a polarizing one. Might be a lot of love on this one, so we'll see. But I'd love to see yours in the comments below. You love it, you hate it. Suggest to me some recent Xerjoffs that are great. Why not? I own all the old school ones, right? Renaissance, I own Kobe, Neo, Uden, Mamluk, 1888, Lyra, where's the other ones? And Richwood, which are the two pillars. I love Richwood and those were the two that I love from the house of Xerjoff. So we'll see what you guys come up with for me. And as always, a greater pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching.